Not many of us are aware that the nature of our surroundings affects our mood and how we see life generally. So, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys tips and tricks on how you can make your house look expensive and classy without spending all the money in your bank account. So, if it's something that you're interested in, you definitely want to stick around till the end of this video. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If it's your first time seeing this beautiful face, please do not make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and on the bell so you're notified each time I post a new video. On this channel I talk about fashion, lifestyle and beauty, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you tips and tricks on how to make your house look expensive. Now, the nature of our surroundings, the colors we use, and the things that we are surrounded with actually affects our mood. Most of the times we get bored and we want a change of scenery. That's why we have people go on vacation, they take themselves out to lounges, hotels, and beautiful places. So what now happens if you do not have money to go to all those places? I'm here to tell you that you can actually bring those holiday vibes or whatever type of vibe it is you want into your house without necessarily going out there, because not everyone is able to afford the luxury and expense that comes with lounging and going on holidays. And then in places like Nigeria, I still wonder where most interior decorators get their certificates from, because once you just walk into a house where people claim, oh, this house was decorated by an interior decorator, you just see there's so much drama, so much print, and like I just walk into this place and I begin to feel headache instantly because of the colors I'm seeing, the prints, the textures. There's just so much going on, and I wonder, like, where did this person get their certificates from? Anyways, there are different types or there are different style categories, so I guess that would be their style category. For me, I love minimalism, and it's just a way to minimalism is just stress-free. It helps you to breathe, it just helps you relax, and Nigerians are really very dramatic when it comes to interior decoration. I mean, sometimes there are trends you see from those days where you have so many pictures lined up on the wall. I'm like, why? What is going on? So, on to the first tip on how you can make your house look expensive. The color. The color. I repeat, the color of paint you use affects how your house looks. It affects the outlook of your house. It affects your mood generally. Okay, I used to live in an apartment where the house was painted green. Now, green is one of my least favorite colors, if you know me very well. So each time I was in that scenery with the green paint, I always found that I was gloomy. But recently I moved to a different space and I decided to paint it all white, which is what you can see on the background. I discovered like I feel a breath of fresh air. I'm more relaxed, and I'm here to tell you that most definitely the color you use affects your mood. The white color, it just elevates your space from 0 to 100. It makes your space look bigger. Even if you're in a confined space, it makes it feel bigger, and it just gives you a certain kind of peace. Maybe you should try painting your house white. I know that it's difficult to maintain sometimes because I do have a toddler. It can be difficult to maintain. But I mean, it still doesn't matter to me. I would still have my house painted white. Even if I had painted white, I would have my house painted white and not in any other color. Now, moving on to the next tip, you need to invest in white bedding. Now, I said the color white is a very expensive color. It's a color that makes you look. It's a color that makes you look expensive, even as an individual. So now, in your house, you want to make sure that you use white bedding. Use white curtains. It doesn't matter whether your house is painted white or off-white or any other color that gives it a beautiful mood. You want to make sure to avoid excessively patterned curtains, or just go for plain curtains. They don't necessarily have to be white, so go for plain colored curtains. Do not go for curtains that have so much patterns on them or dramatic. For instance, a curtain that has like a Louis Vuitton logo on it, boldly written on it, that seems cheap. I mean, just go for something plain. Avoid fabrics that are patterned for your chairs, your curtains, and your beddings. And you also want to make use of mostly white beddings and curtains as well. I don't know about the chairs, depending on the color scheme that you decide to use for your house, but always make use of plain colors when it comes to your furniture and fittings in the house. Make sure that your beddings and your curtains are always ironed. Do not leave them rumpled. Yeah, they're just going to make your house look inexpensive and unpleasant. The next step will be for you to embrace minimalism. Minimalism is just having the barest minimum. It's having minimal things. There's no, it's like it's such a stress-free life. It allows you to, you don't own so many things at a time, because I hate cluster personally, and I love to just have my space with limited things. I don't like to see so much around me dramatic, because it affects how I feel, it affects my mood, how I think, my thought process, and everything. It affects that. So I love minimalism. You should try it out. I mean, I don't like cluster, but one thing to make your house look expensive is to definitely make or embrace minimalism. To not have your house jam packed with so many things. The next tip will be for you to avoid cluster. Avoiding cluster is just like, it's just basically the same thing as saying embrace minimalism. Now, when you're trying to store away those pieces that make your house look very, very dramatic or unpleasant, as you want to invest in decorative pieces that will make the house look aesthetically pleasing and hide away all the clutter. That way, you do not have to deal with so much, and you're still managing to keep the house intact without breaking the bank or without doing so much. The next tip will be for you to use fall or real plants. Now, plants just have a way of adding life, especially green plants. They just have a spectacular way of adding life to your environment. And if you think that this is a joke, just try it out. Look for a space and get like a plant and just station it there and see how it looks. Watch that place come to life. So fall plants is one of the things that you want to have in your space if you want it to look expensive and classy. The next tip will be for you to use diffusers and essential oils. If you cannot afford diffusers, you can always go for the local Arabian ones that we in Nigeria here call turaren wuta. They smell really very nice. They also help to elevate the status of your house by making it smell like. How do you feel when you walk into your house? So it smells like garbage. Not so nice, isn't it? So invest in air fresheners, diffusers that will help to cleanse the aura around the house, so to make you feel more relaxed and more comfortable. The next tip is for you to ensure that your artwork is clear, precise, and simple. Now, what I have behind me right now is just a basket, something that I decorated, something that I put together myself, and this piece of artwork here I got from Shein. Just like I said, I love minimalism, and I want to make sure that there's not so much going on in my house. So you want to also make sure that your decorative pieces are not dramatic. They don't have too much color. Remember, less is more. When decorating your house, you want to make sure that you stick to 3 colors. Choose colors that complement each other when you're decorating your house. You can see from everything I've said so far, I did not mention anything about buying expensive items. These are things that are not out of your reach. Choosing the right color, buying simple artwork and ornaments, buying white beddings and curtains, and the rest of everything basically here doesn't point to you spending so much money. Remember, like I said, less is always more. I hope I've been able to convince you that you can make your house look expensive and classy without spending all the money in your bank account. Share this video with your friends and family members who you feel need this information to elevate their space. And thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. Stay beautiful and blessed as always, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.